Hello, all my beautiful Leos. Welcome to my channel, Astro Love Tarot. I hope that you guys are having a fantastic month so far. This is going to be a love reading for all of my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Leos out there. Leos, just like any other reading that I do on my channel, if this resonates, that's awesome. But if it doesn't, that just means it wasn't the reading for you. And you can feel free to check out your Moon, Rising, or Venus signs alongside with my past or future videos. Cross watchers, this is a safe place for you guys as well, so just keep that in mind while watching. The roles could be vice versa. I'm going to be mainly focusing on love and whoever you're currently connecting to, have connected to in the recent past, or somebody that's been thinking about you, or someone you've been thinking about, or someone that's been on your mind lately. But if other messages such as career, finances, family, friends, you name it, pop up into this reading, I will let you know. So for your general message today, Leos, we have the Four of Swords coming out, and this is actually coming out at the in reverse. So I don't usually read reversals, but in this case I will. So I do feel like there is a I'm seeing that you guys were taking a lot of time out to rest, taking time out from a person. Maybe you were just taking time to really figure out what you want to do, figure out your career path, or where you see yourself in the next few years. Maybe you've just been really taking time out to just really think about these questions and really just think about what you really want, maybe out of a partnership. Maybe you aren't sure whether this person is the one for you. Maybe you're trying to there's a lot that you're just trying to figure out this moment. But I do feel like you are coming out of silence. I do feel like there could be somebody, and if this is not your energy of resting, it could very well be the person you were dealing with. Maybe they had to take time to rest. But I do see that there is a silence that is about to be broken here. I do feel like somebody's coming out of rest and ready to talk. There could be a communication coming in for you guys. So definitely somebody's getting ready to communicate with you, or you are getting ready to communicate with this person, whichever side that was on, whoever is resting here. But you guys could have maybe both taken time out to rest. But I definitely, and this could also have been in regards, Leo, to maybe a job situation. Maybe you're just taking time to figure out what you want to do in life. Maybe you had a recent career change and you're just kind of taking time out. Maybe you're on a pause right now and just kind of taking time to yourself before you started this new job. But I do feel like there's like a pause that you guys could have recently taken where you just kind of took time out to relax and just, take a deep breath. I'm seeing here. Okay. Wow. The cards I pulled out for your energy so far, we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. Wow. Somebody with possibly Earth in their chart. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah. Wow. The Tower wanted to come in the reverse as well. The reversal as well. Okay. There's been a lot going on, Leos, where I feel like you guys have been internalizing a lot. I feel like whoever this is, you've been very patient with them. You've been very caring with the Queen of Pentacles being here. You've been very considerate towards this person, really taking time to try to understand them. And I feel like you've been very understanding. You guys, this is, in Queen of Pentacles, for me, this queen is very caring. She's very sweet. She's very kind. She's very kind with her resources. Maybe you recently gave somebody money. Maybe you've been helping somebody financially even, I'm seeing here. But regardless, I do feel that you've just been really trying to be there for somebody during this time. I do feel like there's a bit of betrayal I'm hearing. Like you feel a bit of you feel betrayed here for some reason. With the Tower being here, like there's definitely a conversation about to take place. Or maybe there was a recent betrayal that had happened for you guys. An argument could have taken place with a person. And I do feel like whatever conversation you had, I feel like it kind of woke this person up a bit, because maybe they've been kind of sliding through the behind the radar, kind of just like sliding by in the connection between you two. And I do feel like you've been patient with this person. Maybe for some, this person could ghost you sometimes. I'm seeing that maybe they aren't always fully in. Maybe 1 second they're in and the next second they're out, I'm seeing here. But with the Tower being here, I do feel like there's definitely a conversation that's going to wake this person up. I feel like they've been kind of just, in a way, like maybe you've just been very patient with this person, very trying to be understanding, because maybe they have been going through a lot. Maybe they've told you like, I have a lot of anxiety, or I've been having to go through all these things, and they just list out a few things that they've been going through. But at the same time, I feel like you've been like understanding, you've been patient with them, and you've been trying to be considerate to them, just because you're like, well, I really like where this is going. I like this connection. But at the same time, Leo, I feel like you've been kind of getting fed up. You guys aren't afraid to cut people off if you need to. Like, you'll stay loyal until the other person just continues to drain your energy, and you're just like, I've had enough. Like, I'm going to move forward. And so, Leo, I do feel like you have been trying to make things work, but at the same time, if this person isn't willing to work with you, you're just like, where do I go from here? I do feel like there's a part of you that is getting ready to move forward and just move on and explore other options and see what else is out there. Because I feel that maybe for a while with this person, you've kept like, you just kind of have like kept trying to make things work with this particular person, but you feel like there's always some roadblock, or there's always some challenge that comes up that that you have tried to like overcome. But I feel like I do feel like, Leo, for the person this is meant for, I feel like you just don't feel like this person's giving you enough energy back. I feel this person is holding back for some reason, and I'm going to get more energy from them. But I feel like you've tried to giving it your all here, and you've taken leaps of faith for this connection. I do feel like maybe you have sacrificed things for this connection. You've taken leaps of faith. You've done things that you wouldn't normally do for a connection. And I feel that you had put your all into this, but I also see somebody getting ready to move forward. And I feel like maybe for some, you're moving forward because for your own happiness and, your own self-worth. And I feel you are wanting something that can be more fulfilling. Somebody's going to give you their all in this connection. So I do see that maybe you guys are taking a leap of faith. Maybe you don't know where you're going to go yet. Maybe you're not sure where this path will lead you, but at the same time, in your heart and in your tuition, there's something telling you to go on this path. The Page of Swords. You're thinking a lot about the situation. I do see somebody overthinking things. Maybe this could also be this person checking your social media. Maybe you're checking this person's social media, see what they're up to. But I definitely feel like this person could be keeping their eye on you. Somebody's been checking out your social media. Someone's been thinking a lot about you. I do feel like maybe you can't get this person out of your head, even though, you've tried, like you're at a point where you're trying to move forward. I feel like this person still pops up in your head. And I think it could be due to the fact that they're thinking a lot about you. If that is the case, if that's not, you disregard that part. But I do feel like for some, you have been overthinking the situation, but I do feel like time will tell and everything will be a lot more clear very soon for you guys. So now let's get some of their energy. But I do definitely see there is definitely a peaceful, there are peaceful times coming. Like there's going to be a point where everything makes sense. And like I said, I do feel like it's just kind of, I see a clock, like it's like a time is ticking. Like I feel like maybe if things aren't clear now, it will be more clear in the near future. And I feel like you'll know exactly what you want to do. And I feel like you'll have a clear mind here. Okay. All the cards decided they want to fall everywhere. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's see what this person's thoughts are on Leo. What are this person's thoughts are on Leo? I'm seeing somebody has a green car, or somebody's favorite color is green. Also, somebody could live near like a really green area, like with a lot of grass and trees and like a really nice and beautiful area. I'm seeing a twin flame energy coming through for you guys. Like maybe there is like, it's weird because there's something that keeps you, like, you feel very attached to one another. I'm hearing like there's like there's something that attaches you, like you just feel very bonded to this person. Like maybe it's hard to get away from each other. But I think it could be due to the fact that maybe there is a very strong connection here. But at the same time, I feel like it can be toxic at times. Like the connection is really strong, and maybe there's something about this person that seems very familiar. Like they have a very familiar soul. Like maybe the moment you met this person, you felt it was a very natural connection. Maybe you felt like you've known this person your whole life, but there's just something different about this person. And that's why it's really hard for you to like move forward from this person if you have broken away from this. And it could be due to the fact this person could be your twin flame. It doesn't have to be for all, but I do feel like this, there's something that like, there's something about this person you want to be there for them. And like, I feel like that's why you've been so patient with this person. Like, maybe Leos, you're not patient with just every person, or maybe you don't give second chances to every person, but to this person, you've given those second chances to, just because of the connection that's there. But at the same time, Leo, I think it's really important that this person treats you right, treats you with respect, treats you the way you deserve to be treated, you know. So I really do feel like that is important and something to take into consideration. But at the end of the day, you know, that is your choice and what you want to do. But I do feel like, Leo, I do feel like just be careful, you know, be careful with the situation and just really listen to your intuition here. For their energy, we have the King of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Queen of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. So this person does, like, okay, so this person, they do want something stable. Like, in their heart, they do want something stable. And maybe that's why this is kind of coming off as a confusing kind of connection at times. Maybe this person, you feel very confused because you feel like, okay, this person seems like they really like me, seem very interested in me. But then the next second with the Queen of Swords, they can go cold. Sometimes they ghost me. Sometimes they don't, you know, aren't always there, not always available, but then sometimes they are. And so it's like, it can get a bit confusing because one second they're pouring out their heart to you, the next second they just barely, like, they don't want to have deep conversations, like they'll avoid them, you know? So I do feel like this person, but I feel like deep in this person's heart, they do want something real. They do want that stability. They want that stable connection. They want that long-term connection. I do feel like this person, they put a lot of focus into their job and their career, and maybe that's a distraction for them in a way. I hear like maybe they are going through a lot, but they kind of distract themselves by through their job or their work or their career. Like, they just put all their work and they put all their energy into their career, so they don't have to think about other aspects of their life. I do feel like when they are overwhelmed or going through a lot, they do tend to shut off. This person's a very intelligent person. Like, they're very smart, and maybe that's part of the reason you're very intrigued by this person is because they are so smart. They have, they can have really good conversations. Like, this person's definitely a conversationalist. Like, they have very interesting conversations. Like, I feel like you two have very interesting conversations with one another. And that's what makes this person different to you in a way, because maybe they are so vocal and they're very expressive with how they feel about a situation. But at the same time, this person does have a guard up. They do have their guard up. They have a huge wall up, I'm seeing here. Like, it's really hard to get through to this person. And when you want to, it's like they go on their own terms. Like, if they want to speak about something they're uncomfortable speaking about, they'll do it. But if they don't want to, no matter how hard someone tries to get them to speak about it, they just close off. Like, they can be a bit stubborn at times, but they are a very smart person, but they do tend to close off. And that could be due to a lot of things. I'm actually going to pull some clarity on that just to see what's going on there. Why is this person's guard up? Why is the person that Leo's dealing with, why is their guard up? I'm seeing somebody with brown hair, like shaggy kind of brown hair. That could be you, or that could be this person, or somebody you're friends with particularly. Okay, so we have the Six of Cups. Oh, wow. It's definitely, okay, yeah, this is the first thing that came to my head, so I'm just going to say it. There's somebody from the past I'm seeing, because Six of Cups is like a past connection. Somebody from the past, somebody from their childhood even. Could be either childhood or a past connection of some sort. But I do feel like it could have to do with a breakup from the past. Maybe somebody that they had a long relationship with, somebody that they were connected to in the past would have broke their heart. And that's why they have their guard up. Maybe they're trying to avoid heartbreak. They're trying to avoid confrontation. They don't want to get too close to somebody because they're afraid their heart's going to get broken. They're afraid that they're afraid of rejection as well. And I think it's because it took this person a long time to recover from whatever happened in the past with this connection. This person brought them a lot of happiness, and so I think that they really let their guard down with whoever they were with in the past. But unfortunately, it really hurt this person. When maybe the breakup was very surprising to this person, and it kind of left them having their guard up. Maybe they were just in a recent, this could have been a very recent connection before they met you. So maybe they are still healing from this connection. That's why they're having trouble opening up fully. That's why they're having trouble moving forward. I do feel like they're at a place, Leo, where they are trying to move forward here. I do feel like there's huge changes coming in this person's life, but maybe within this connection, I do feel like this person wants to have a conversation with you, because the Chariot is all about huge changes. Maybe for some, this person lives at a distance, and that's also why their guard is up, because of the past, but also because maybe you guys are long distance, and maybe they're just like, how is this going to work? And so they automatically think the worst of the situation. But I feel like they don't just do this with you. I do feel like this is something they've been doing. They do tend to self-sabotage the connection, just because they do tend to think the worst in the connection. I do feel like this is something they are working through. There's a lot they're working through in their head. And maybe, like I said at the very beginning, somebody took time out to take rest. Maybe it could have been this person, it could have been you. But if it was this person, I do feel like if they took time out to rest, I really do feel like they thought a lot about things, and they are trying to move forward. Maybe they're trying to change their old habits. They're trying to change from within themselves. And maybe they're at a time of change, whenever you guys separate or not. Maybe this person is trying to heal, trying to figure out what to do from here. The Chariot says movement of residence, journey, victory over a situation or problem, balancing the opposite polarities. So I do feel like they're trying to balance things in their life at this time, trying to balance between, having those deep conversations with you and closing off completely. Maybe they're trying to find a middle ground. They're like not completely closing off, and maybe not exactly going to these deep conversations where they're crying and stuff. Maybe they just kind of want to start off in the middle and kind of work their way to having more deep, meaningful conversations. But maybe there's a part of this person they want to change for the better. Then, like I said, journey. So maybe you have to take a trip to see each other, because maybe this is somebody that you don't live nearby. So there could be physical distance between you two with this Chariot being here. Also, somebody could have Cancer in their chart. And we also have air energy here, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. With the Seven of Pentacles, if I can pick this card up, there it goes. So this has work frustrations, hard work needing to be done, either at work or a situation in life. Like I said, I had this feeling, and this doesn't have to be true for every person. I did have this feeling this person does distract themselves with their job. But I think they're coming to terms that this isn't helping the situation. And I do feel like it could be coming to they're feeling frustrated with their job. Maybe they're feeling frustrated when they're just feeling frustrated maybe in their financial situation or their job, or they're feeling a bit frustrated in some way or another. And I do feel like this is when that Chariot comes in, where they are trying to change the situation. They are trying to improve on a situation here. I also think that they're taking time. They're feeling frustrated with how they handle things with you as well. They're feeling frustrated with the way they've handled the situation with you. And if they had dated other people in the past, they're also frustrated with that too. I feel like I think the separation between you two, if there was a separation, I do feel like you guys both took time out to think about things. But they definitely, I'm seeing here that they are kind of frustrated, because I think that you've been there for them. Leo, you have been there for them. You've been loyal to them. You've been a shoulder to cry on. And they know that, but at the same time, they always thought you were going to just stick around, because you did stick around. You were just an amazing person to this person. You were just so amazing to this person. And I think that whenever there was a break between you two, whatever separation happened between you two, it made them realize that you were how amazing you were when you were gone. And honestly, I feel like they should have realized that when they're with you. And I do feel like they felt it when you guys were together, but now that you are gone, they don't have control over the situation. And now they feel like they could have lost a really great connection. I do feel like there is a lot that this person is trying to think about, overcome during this time. And there's a lot going on in this person's head, and they they are starting to overanalyze the situations. Very analytical person, very logical person as well. And they do tend to, I feel like with the cherry, the cherry being here with the Cancer, sign of Cancer, Cancers do tend to think with their heart. Like, I feel like as a water sign, they do tend to think with their heart. So I do feel like this person definitely has some Cancer in their chart. And I do feel like maybe their natural, the natural part of themselves wants to think with their heart, wants to use their heart. But I feel like with all the, after they got heartbroken from a situation, they do tend to think with logic, but it doesn't feel natural for them. It feels more natural to think with their heart, not with their head. So they are trying to think with their head, but it is kind of hard because they're having that conflict between heart and head. You know, should I think with my head or should I think with my heart? Because it's like they want to think with their heart, but they know that if they think with their heart, there is that potential that they can get hurt. Wow. Okay, let's just pull one more card here for clarification. Can I have an overall outcome? The Devil. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, and I just need some advice. 3 of Wands. I feel like you are regaining your power, Leos. I feel like you're regaining your power the rest of the month. I do feel like the Devil here, be careful, you know. I definitely feel like there's definitely a strong physical attraction between you two, but just be careful because the Devil coming out as the overall outcome, it doesn't mean that this can be a bit, this connection can be a bit toxic at times. I do feel like it could come from the other person's side more so, and I think you just need to be careful about this. I think your intuition is definitely telling you, like, just definitely listen to your intuition with this connection because I feel like you have the answers in your intuition. I just feel like you need to be careful just because as the Devil coming up, here's the overall outcome. Just make sure that this is the person that you want to be with. Make sure that this person is showing through their actions that they want to be with you, that this is the right connection for you and that they treat you right. You know, I think it's really important to be treated right with respect. But at the end of the day, it is your choice who you're with, but I feel that Leos, you guys deserve the best. You deserve the best, the best. You guys are amazing. I have a lot of Leos in my life. I really like Leo. You guys are one of my favorite signs, and you guys are really incredible people. So I do feel like it's just make sure that whoever you're with is treating you right and treating you with respect. Wow. And with the 3 of Wands, I do feel like there's a lot that you are thinking about during this time, just really trying to analyze. Maybe you're really trying to rediscover yourself and really just find a new hobby or find a new, maybe you're really thinking about the future right now and just really thinking about what you want to do next and where you want to go next. Where is your next trip going to be? Where do you want to travel next? Where do you want to what career do you want to pursue? Maybe there's a lot going through your head and you're just at a point of self-discovery, you know, and I do feel like there is this peace coming from you guys. Like, you guys are very peaceful. You guys are very, there's a lot of hope here and a lot of happiness coming towards you guys with the 3 of Wands. And I do feel like there is a lot of action taking place. Like, you're getting ready to take action and to pursue what you really want out of life. So yeah, Leo, that's all that I have for this reading. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. If you guys enjoyed this reading, you can feel free to give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and you can feel free to subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't already. And make sure to hit those, that bell down below, that notification bell down below, so you can be notified anytime I post a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and you guys are truly amazing. Bye, Leo.